Do this damn thing.
Welcome back to Tracksuit Trappers.
Tracksuit Monday here at the LonelyMans Podcast, baby.
No, I didn't get the memo that we were supposed to rock all black today.
It's all black, everything, every
Bird
day.
All day, every day. I'm like, no, it's so bright here.
It's the LonelyMans Podcast, fastest growing podcast in the world. 191 subscribers on YouTube, y'all. You haven't seen us in a while. We blowing up now. I know it's been a minute, but your boys are doing numbers out here.
What was it last year? Like 189?
It was 189 1 year ago.
Yeah. Me and Al finally subscribed.
Yo, Brieana Woodward's here.
Hey.
Al Christakis is here.
Back up. Stupid ass.
What's good, y'all? Y'all just walked into my apartment right now. I'm very excited.
Yeah, I was like on the phone with my dad. He's like, I'm dying. And I'm like, well, I gotta go podcast.
Save the prostate cancer for later, Dad.
They have 191 subscribers.
Yeah,
okay,
dude.
pussy?
Yeah, okay, I have 191 people. And 190 of them probably gonna be mean in the comments. It's gonna be real good.
You know 175 of them from Massachusetts.
The other ones are just bots.
Yeah, dude.
Someone's gonna be in the comments with a section about the hairlines on this podcast episode again.
We were in Boston walking, and there was like a group of youths being like real mean to this like dorky white guy. So me and Al were like, "Don't make eye contact." But then like the dorky white guy.
Why do you say youths and then you say it to a white guy?
Because he was a dorky white guy.
Well, what color were the youths?
Not a dorky white guy. I'm being, using the descriptor. I'm progressive. I'm using descriptor.
You're gonna say one race. Let's say all of them. Dude.
Fine, bunch of black kids. Well, I don't know if they were black. They were.
No, there was
they were
a
mixed.
rainbow.
There were so many of them.
It was like reading rainbow.
There was a
Everybody
gaggle.
different
They were all wearing
colors.
balaclavas like the kids wear now.
I think one of them did, but they were scary, and they were like being like real mean to the dork. And then I was like, well, don't make eye contact because we are ridiculous looking.
Yeah.
And I heard them like see Al, and they just look at him like, this motherfucker looks like Chicken Little. And I was like, and Al didn't
You're like
hear
a big Chicken Little.
So all Al hears is just me fucking pissing my pants. And he's just like, what? And I'm like, just get in the fucking, I'll tell you after. And he was like, aw, man.
She didn't even
Flap
fight
those
for
wings
me.
to get in the car.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not taking on 8 of them. I am ridiculous looking. They're
The
going to be
ire
real
of
mean to me.
8 teenagers.
I tell everyone the story. I was on Fifth Street down here. I'm doing an Uber Eats run. I walk out of a restaurant. I see 5 teenagers on bird scooters just loading rocks into their pockets. And I was like, oh, no, this could not lead to anything good. I stopped, pretended like I was looking at my phone and waited for them to scoot off so I could get back to my car safely.
It's kind of weird because before those kids used to be like hoodlums. Now it's like a gang of like they-thems with like pink hair and skateboards fucking some kid shit up. And you're
Yeah,
like,
dude.
You try to
can't
make
even
fun of
sound
them
out.
back, and they just cancel you on
They
fucking
hold their
BuzzFeed
phones
or
up.
whatever.
They just start TikToking and you're like,
Yeah.
fuck, I gotta get at it. TikTok is the new world star now. You're like, fuck, I'm on
Yeah,
Like,
next
fuck
thing I
you,
know, I'm on
Zerk.
fucking Vice. Damn it, dude.
Yeah, it's you, a picture of you like this, and then they're like them green screening, like, this is the person.
Her, she was very mean.
It's like, you like this, and they're like, the new white power symbol, this.
You're gonna be on the NY Post, like Austin Karen loses it. You're fucking off. Yeah, that shit happens quickly nowadays. You don't miss.
They can suck my ass. I don't give a shit. But Chicken Little, I'll give him that.
That's actually pretty funny.
That was a pretty good one.
We haven't seen you guys in a year. Last time you were here, was it March or February last year?
February also.
Yeah.
So we're trying to keep our car this time.
I know. I think you guys were on the podcast after you got into the car accident.
I think we did yours before and Mason's after.
No, we did. Welcome back to Disappointing the Only People That Fucking Believe in You, the podcast.
Technical
you let us
difficulties.
down, Jesse. You let Ben down too, and us.
Oh, no.
All right, so you guys lost the car. That sucks. Anyway, moving
Yes.
on.
Lost a car to Austin. It ate our car. We never got it back.
What'd you get for the rental? Did you get some like honking SUV?
Because of fucking honking SUV. I fucking hate
Nissan
SUVs. I hate them
That
with
thing
a
was
passion.
That thing
dude.
was sweet, honestly.
I was
It
like, Al was
brand
fucking
new.
king of the road.
He was like, "Brr," and I'm like, I'm gonna fucking die.
Like off-roading in it.
No,
It's
you-
awesome.
What was it, like a Honda Pilot or something?
Nissan Rogue.
Oh, sick.
Dude, it was a monster, and we got stuck in Wyoming.
Really?
There's one highway out of that piece of shit state. Whatever. I'm pro wildfires, and fucking that state sucks. And there's one highway, and we're going to leave it, and there's like a cop blocking the one little lane, and he's like, sorry, road's closed, it's gonna be about 8 hours. And I'm like, what? And he's
What?
like,
You have to sit here for 8 hours.
What do you mean? Bitch, what? You can't just 8 hours, bitch. What was the detour at? 8 hours, no detour. We chilling.
no detour. He was like, there's a gas station. It's like a Stinkies. It's got like a skunk on it. So he's like, you could go sit at the Stinkies for a shift at fucking McDonald's, like an 8-hour day. And I'm like, absolutely not. So I go on my Google Maps. I'm Lewis and Clarking this shit. I'm
Yeah,
like,
dude.
all right, there's trails that are marked as roads.
Ball Sacagawea.
Dude, they're like cow roads. They're like the dirt and like mud. So me and Al are like off-roading. The thing almost tips like a million times.
I bet you were happy you had that 4-wheel drive SUV on that bitch, huh?
It was, we got to like where it was a point where it's just like all rocks and we couldn't even cross it. So then we had to like backtrack through like 3 miles. The thing's covered in mud. Me and him are covered in mud. We're like getting out of the car to like scout ahead because we're not even sure if it's a road
You're
anymore.
holding a lantern.
Yeah, there's a fox who's like, what the fuck? Like,
You guys finally make it back around just to get to the point. He's like, yeah, it's been 8 hours.
You just killed 8 hours on an off-roading
It
adventure.
was like an hour and a half, and the highway was fucking open.
yeah, we killed an hour and a half trying to go around. They were like, yeah, it's open now. And I'm like, why'd you tell me 8?
It's been open.
Why?
It's been open, stupid.
He's like, yeah, you fucking dipshit. Like,
Good
good
luck.
luck.
I meant 8 minutes, asshole. Get the fuck out
Fuck
of Wyoming.
you.
So like we had to
There's
like
one road to get the fuck out.
Yeah.
we had to like go to like a laundromat and like pressure wash the fucking interior because it was like beyond. Like it
Yeah.
was just coated in mud, and I'm like, we really could have just sat at the Stinkies.
Yep.
And like fucking
Just ate
Also-
Slim Jims.
just ate Slim Jims, dude.
But I do agree. Fuck Wyoming.
Yeah, fuck Wyoming.
I went to college at Colorado State's like 45 minutes from Wyoming,
That's where we're going.
and worst fucking place ever.
Yo, shout out to my homie
There's
Coy
nothing
in
there.
Cheyenne,
God
Wyoming.
left
It is the
Wyoming.
worst. Yeah,
guys
I
go to
forgot
Cheyenne?
Wyoming's a real place.
Yeah.
It's the terrible.
I don't know. It was on the way to
Fuck that.
Denver.
Okay.
So maybe I don't know if it's
What
the
were you
only
guys- wait,
fucking
what the
city
fuck
in
were you guys
Wyoming.
doing in Wyoming?
Cheyenne's right next to Denver.
It was too much of a stupid ass. It was too much of a drive from I think we were in like Utah or something. It was between Denver
Salt Lake
and wherever we
City.
were. Yeah, Salt Lake City. And I was like, we just need to like split this drive because it's way too much. So I was like, fuck it, let's just stay in Wyoming because it was like $8 fucking, and I'm pretty sure the dude who checked us in was a ghost. And it's just like, dude,
It's the
scary.
bro. It's the hills have eyes out there. Like
Yeah,
straight
bro.
up. I'll never go back to Wyoming. I say that all the time. Fuck Wyoming and that
Fuck
whole
Wyoming.
state. If we were like, yo, we need to sacrifice the state. Wyoming is first, and I have no qualms about everything in that state and all the fucking goddamn forsaken people in that place. Right off the fucking.
I'll
bat.
You
talk
know,
shit
like
about
cow shit
Wyoming.
and tractors and racism. a lot of good
all the
things.
above.
I feel very comfortable talking shit about Wyoming on this podcast because
Please.
you have more subscribers than they have like population.
state of
like in the
Wyoming.
whole
Everyone
state.
is from Rawlins, Wyoming, in this fucking YouTube video right
that
now.
where we
Okay,
were?
I have no idea. We're in
I don't know.
Wyoming. The whole
Yeah,
state
drop-
can suck my nuts.
Drop a W for Wyoming in the comments.
There was like I was hungry and I was like, there was like a little like, you know, like the menu where it's like, check out the places nearby. And there was one within walking distance. And I swear to God, it was like Beetlejuice when they go through the door, there's like sandworms and
Yeah.
shit. I turn around, like making sure the like hotel's still there. Cause like we get there. In the like address matched up, the numbers matched up, and it was like a completely different name, and it looked like it's been like boarded up for like hundreds of years. And I'm
Yeah.
just like, how long has that fucking printout been there? Like, I'm just
I
like,
do remember the name of the place. It was Yum 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 China.
I wanted some
Yeah.
yum 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 China. Dude. I got no
R.I.P. to
yum.
Yum 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 China.
Yeah, it died in fucking 1809. It was the first Chinese restaurant ever
When I was in
made.
Wyoming, there were two places across from each other, and they were both like pun names. One was like Beach Please, and I can't remember what the other one was, but I stood in between them, and I was like, I love this so much.
Panama City with their fucking bullshit. Fucking Jin Jin and then King Jin. And Jin King. There's two Chinese restaurants
Called
by
Jin King.
It's like Jin Kang and then King Jin.
Yeah.
And the hotel we have has really good coupons. And it's like you go there and it looks like the place that's like Jin Kang, but they're like, no, that's for the other place like a million miles away.
King
Called like King Jin or something. It's like
They already
very
rang us
close.
up.
Yeah, they didn't tell us until after. They're like, yeah, that's not our coupon. And I'm like, I asked at the front. You son
They're
of
sure, sit down. Gotcha, bitch.
All right, coupon Karen.
You're on a TikTok now.
You go to the other one, they're like, no, it's the other place. They're just like sending them
I
back.
fucking hate this place.
Fucking hate Panama
They just drop
City.
each other's coupons off to each other every day. Like, we're gonna get these motherfuckers today.
Fucking
Fuck.
stupid white.
Fuck you, Guilo.
Yeah, make fun of our accents again. That's their payback.
Yeah, they're like, we saw Shane Gillis. Fuck you. Fucking gonna. Oh.
You said you had some
You doing that accent in Kill Bill pants is hilarious.
She
Yeah,
also
what the
said-
fuck?
Can you see my pants? Like a fucking. Yeah. A fucking Corchester for the Latin Kings.
Jeez.
Amor de rain, baby.
What were you saying?
Oh no, you said you had some big news when you walked in.
Oh yeah, well I just wanted to tell you it's not a big deal, but I got a
Maybe
text.
that's it.
I got a text from Eric today. He's like, I want you to headline Nick's
Bam,
big
bam,
day. And I was like,
bam,
bow, bow, bow,
bam.
bow.
Let's go.
So August 25th, motherfuckers.
Fuck yeah,
headline
get your
and
tickets
Nick's.
now, dude.
They're definitely not out yet, but like,
Drop
whenever
a gun,
they are.
Drop a gun emoji in the comments for Brieana.
It's gonna
Send
be
us a gun off the dark web for Brieana.
Yeah, I want to collect all the guns off the dark web.
I don't know. You look like you collecting katanas off the dark web right now.
No, dude, that's fucking this one. We can't walk past a fucking flea market without Al like sniffing out the swords, and I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
leave him
Dude,
alone.
there was like a $10 slingshot. It fucking ruled, and she wouldn't let me take it.
Al's
Absolutely
got
not.
sushi mats hanging on his wall at his house.
Yeah, dude. I say arigato. Come to my house, you say arigato, you bow.
Dude,
Al, we were talking about weeaboos on this podcast one time. Can you explain the etymology of weeaboo to us?
I don't know.
Oh,
I think
come
it's a
on.
Japanese word
Yeah.
for stupid white dude that loves our cartoons.
Horny
Just
guy that
smells
jacks
like
off the
shit.
cartoons.
Walking around smelling like shit, wants to fuck a squid, and he loves cartoons. Just a pedophile from anywhere that's not here.
cephalopedophile. Be a
Just means
cephalopodophile.
a pedophile American in Japanese.
It's settled. Thank you.
Yeah, dude.
Nailed it.
Did Japan have some like weird laws with like where it was like the legal age was like 14 or 15 or some shit
I think
like
it
that?
was 13.
5.
13. Yeah.
Pretty sure. I don't know what it is now, but
Last I checked.
last I checked,
Back in the good old days.
back when men were men.
Al's out of the sex tourism game now. You settled down.
Oh, man.
Back when men were men and women were children.
Yeah, fucking on the Matt Walsh train. Jesse Burlingame's biggest is the biggest fan.
Why am I getting pegged to being a Matt Walsh fan now?
Who's Matt Walsh?
He's the
fucking
guy that
kid?
did the documentary "What Is a Woman," which I enjoyed.
Is that the one that kept getting suggested to you when we were watching anime?
Oh yeah, dude.
we kept watching anime videos on YouTube, and they were like the stupid like commercials or whatever. It was like some Ben Shapiro funded fucking like
Yeah.
and he's like, so what is a woman?
He
It was
didn't
like,
get
yeah.
mad. He's very. He
It
looks
was
like,
fucking
he
dumb.
looks and talks like John Flagg. It's like if John Flagg did a
I don't know.
documentary.
I think he's doing Ben Shapiro. Ben Shapiro's like, trans people shouldn't be allowed to have children.
Yeah.
I'm short and you're gay.
A woman is clearly defined as.
Woman is clearly defined. I don't even fit into half the definitions that they list. I'm like, I have a broader shoulder width than like most of you
Her
idiots.
bone density is fucked up. Okay.
The whole documentary is just him confronting chicks with purple hair, like, so what is a woman? And like,
And
they're
they're
just
like,
like,
I
they're
don't
like,
know.
well, and then they would just edit, cut to the next scene.
Anyway, I asked a man. It's a fucking lady with a hole. Anyway, purple bitch, what do you have to say? Ah.
This is a sizzle reel with some fucking grimace.
Why are you asking this question? Next scene.
It's like obviously edited.
yeah.
Just be like,
They talk to a doctor that does detransformation surgery, detransition surgery.
God damn.
Yeah, it's a fun time. It's a good documentary.
Good lord.
Then I watched the Candace Owens one where they're like, like George Floyd slipped on a banana peel. He was not murdered by the police.
Dude, you're too fucking bald and racy looking to fucking racist looking to
Yeah,
become
you're racy.
radicalized.
You slut. You're so racy.
I have way more
you
melanin
listen-
than you do.
Yes.
More what?
Melanin.
Melanin.
Yeah, but he doesn't
That
even know what
means nothing.
melanin. He's never heard this word in his life.
Yeah, I take it to help me sleep, stupid.
Melanin. I've never seen that. Is that a manga?
Is that a manga? Is that Korean?
Melanin. Do they have that at
Manganese.
Sticky Rice?
Snowball Riceball. We
Snowball
should go to Snowball
Riceball.
Riceball. You
They
guys
close
go
at
to
9.
Snowball.
Shout out Snowball Riceball.
You're gonna desubscribe from the Gavin McGinnis Network just eating there. You're gonna be like, oh, other cultures, they're actually good.
You eat there one time, you start reading manga automatically. It just happens right away.
What is Snowball Riceball? I didn't even get it. Is it Asian food?
It's so good. It's onigiri, which is like an anime, the little triangle
Wait.
rice balls.
They're
that they
gigantic.
Say that word again,
slushies.
Ben. Did you hear that?
Onigiri.
What?
Onigiri.
Onigiri. Okay.
Onigiri. And it's
Onigira.
Oni. Is it with an I? No, it's with an I.
I was doing an excellent bit, dude.
Oh yeah,
Nobody
it's so
backed
good.
me up.
Anyway, onigiri is delicious. It's shaped like a
I'm gonna shoot
triangle.
myself out of a cannon.
Onigiri.
And it's like I told Al, I was like, don't say anything fucked up. And he's already like having.
You were doing an Asian voice 4 minutes ago.
You
okay?
sat-
Yeah, I was paraphrasing. It doesn't count when I'm
You
quoting.
sat down at the table like, oh.
That's what I wanted to talk about. That crazy dude from that scary, scary fucking flea market that we went to. We walk in. This dude is like Slender Man.
Where
He's,
is this?
Old Smar, Florida. It's the Old
Old
Smar
Smar
flea market. It's
Okay.
apparently like a big.
Oh, that guy?
Yeah, we walk in. He's a fucking dork, dude, and he's like 20 feet tall. He's huge, and like the
He
whitest.
grades us.
Arigato, konnichiwa. Like, yo.
No, I swear to God, we go and he goes, oh, konnichiwa.
And he like bows at us, and I'm just like, I don't want to look at your figurines.
He's one of those motherfuckers. I'm Yogi Brian. Like, you motherfucker.
I am Brian.
He's giving him
Shaw.
way more of an accent. There was no accent. He was just like konnichiwa, like like Peggy Hill, fucking Japanese.
Oh my
It was
God.
so dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
they
guys
had
get ninja stars or what?
no. He only had figurines. He had like a $500 Doflamingo figurine. Which is
I love how you
Piece.
say Doflamingo just casually, like Jesse knows exactly what
Doflamingo
that
from
is.
One Piece.
Was he in
One
Rocky
Piece
3?
of-
Who's Dolphin?
He's a bad guy from One Piece. Okay.
It's Doflamingo.
Everyone knows that. Actually.
Everything was way too
Actually,
expensive.
sir.
I was like, "This is a flea market. I will give you $1 and I will leave."
Yeah.
And so we bought a figurine. And
I
then
do have to say, I am shocked that you guys aren't traveling with throwing stars. Like, I am shocked to imagine that you don't have throwing stars somewhere in your collection out. That blows my mind.
Al's gonna smoke bomb
she
out of this
doesn't
podcast.
I'm going to do what?
We need to get headphones for this podcast. I just realized. I said you're gonna smoke bomb out of here.
Just fucking shit myself and run away.
This is only
You
way
showed me
this
your
happens.
ass when I answered the door. That was pretty sick.
Yeah, dude. It's
I showed you my ass.
It's an ass clap, dude. You know about ass claps?
Yeah,
You ever get excited?
I did.
You ever get excited about learning about ass claps on the
I'm
LonelyMans
not editing this
Podcast?
podcast.
Oh, no. This
You ever
is-
get so excited you want to clap about it? So you clap and then people see your ass and then you win.
he just does that. Like we'll just
do
be
that
in
at the mall
Walmart.
sometimes.
Like, we'll just- Make you ever get so excited about this deal that you just want to clap?
When I
And
first
I'm
started smoking weed, I went through a huge phase of mooning my friends when we were high.
like, he just does it. It's
I'm
just
here
It's
for
very
him.
it.
fun. I'll just tell her
Wait,
sometimes.
do you
I'll-
reach for things in Walmart and just show your cheese off?
No, he never does anything practical. He only claps.
Oh, okay.
No, it's great. Every time
Clapping
she's
cheeks.
starting,
You do a
she
little
doesn't always
squat,
catch
too.
on. I'll
It's
stop
cute.
doing it for a month,
Yeah.
and she'll stop catching on. Where I'm like, "Oh my god, are you excited?" And she's like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "About this entertainment here. They have an entertainment section." She's like, "What the fuck are you talking about? You ever get so excited you want to clap about it?" And I just clap. And she's like, "I'm gonna fucking kill you." He's like, "You're gonna get me too." And I'm like, "Nobody's gonna me too me." I was just very excited.
There's like children around.
There's something wrong with my pants
There's something wrong with my
Has
pants.
anyone ever called you out?
for doing an ass clap.
Yeah. Has anyone ever been like, what the fuck are you doing?
Just me.
Nah, dude.
Preemptively, I'm trying to.
Nah, dude, people too busy
protect him.
coming in their pants.
Clap emojis in the comments, y'all.
Ass claps.
Let me see them eggplants and the emojis in the comments, y'all. If
Yeah.
y'all feeling
Peaches.
the ass
I
clap.
want all peaches.
All peaches and claps.
Peach and clap.
Just want that splash emoji right after, y'all.
Stupid ass.
Are y'all doing any
Literally.
shows while you guys are out here? Or did
Well,
a bunch
we
of shit-
fucking were, but you bunch of pussies. You're like, oh, it's gonna be
So-
icy.
Some girl today
Everyone
was like, "How are the
canceled tonight.
roads?" And I was like, "I'm from Massachusetts, bitch. This is a beautiful spring day out of this motherfucker."
You think I give a fuck about your dusting, all right? Fucking stupids. But yeah, we had a show tonight, and then we don't. And
There's
then,
like no snow.
yeah, there was no. So I was like mad. I was like,
Yeah.
where's the reasoning for
It
this?
was 32 degrees and rained all day, so everything's a little icy.
Icy.
Yeah.
Cleared up by the time we were here. Pussies.
I did not see one salt or sand truck out today, which troubles me.
They
Yeah.
don't even have salt here, bro. They got,
I saw some salt. To be
Yeah.
fair, I did see some
They
salt.
don't salt shit.
Where was
Actually,
that at Snowball Riceball?
Not yet. We haven't gone. We came straight here. We were like, Jesse, Snowball Riceball, and you won, so you're welcome.
I ain't fucking around.
Although they do
You
close
guys
at
are
9, so, like,
you
let's
guys are
look
you guys are
We
coming
got
with
time.
us to Snowball Riceball.
Yeah, you gotta
okay?
get some. It's real
And you
good.
have to do the voice, and you have to say konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa, bitches.
It's really good. They're called
konnichiwa, hole.
they're called a
Give me a tingy.
teppanyaki or something. They're like the little like fish things, and they
Yeah.
have like a Nutella one, so it's like a crispy,
Oh, it's so good.
crispy like fish. They have like other ones. They have like
Nutella fish?
Yeah. I was
no.
about to say,
They're
what the fuck?
shaped. They're shaped like a fish, but they're not made out of fish. Okay, yeah. Let me clarify. Yeah, they look like a little fish.
And they got all these at Snowball Riceball?
Yes.
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 What are you guys doing with your stupid fucking lives? Are you going on Snowball Riceball with us or what?
I mean,
We've been thinking about it all year.
How can I not now?
Goddamn right.
How did you guys know? How did you guys find out about this place?
It was next to the Hertz where we had to go get our car, our replacement car.
Oh, jeez.
Nah,
yeah.
man, hurts. That's how
Snowball
you should,
rice
that
ball.
must have been.
Yeah, we were Hertz.
We were Hertz.
Y'all were hurts.
We were Hertz.
That shit was covered. It was awesome.
Oh, it was pretty sick. But yeah.
She was like,
Snowball
"Wah, I
Riceball.
want a PT Cruiser," and I'm like, just off-roading all day with the fucking Nissan Rogue.
I just wanted like a simple car.
That's actually the smallest car in Texas. I don't know if you know.
PT Cruiser.
They were like, yeah, you said a sedan here.
Oh, the Nissan
Yeah,
Rogue.
yeah, the Rogue. Like you said, compact, right?
Yeah.
What we got? We got small trucks, big trucks, and then we got tanks. We just
Is this a dessert shop?
No,
It's a restaurant?
yeah.
Oh, it's just listed under desserts.
That's because they're delicious. Okay, they're so good.
It's
they're like, "There's no way."
Riceballs.
It's very good.
man, yeah, it's so fucking funny because like when we lived in Mass, if it was this cold, nothing would have changed. Like we would have been out in these streets, no problem.
Oh, this
And
is
then,
a
like,
fucking Tuesday. in
Here I'm like,
Massachusetts.
I better go to the grocery store and like stock up because I'm not leaving the house for the next 3 days because it's so
I
cold.
went to HEB today and just grabbed chips and guacamole, and everyone's in there like in panic mode. And I was like, I'll be all right.
Okay.
These chips and guac will last me 4 days.
God,
This place looks huge. You got a little bento box over there.
Yes.
yeah. Man, y'all about to be eating like anime characters out there and shit.
That's
Just-
why we found it.
just really fast. Like
it was next to we put it in our mouth and run away. It's like,
just one big bite like this.
yeah, our face is like the shape of it. Yeah.
How big are the rice balls? They're $3.50.
They're like
They're
pretty
huge.
They're like
size.
snowball sized.
Yeah, they're like you can fist it,
Dude,
like you can
okay.
hold it, but
Jesse, I don't think you could eat 2 or more.
Really?
Honestly. Yeah.
you know, me and him pound like 8 each. But like,
You think I won't go rice ball for rice ball?
all right, fine, let's go rice ball for rice ball. Bring a little camera to Snowball Rice
We'll get some
Ball.
content out
That's
of
like
it.
lonely man's rice off, yo.
Oh, the best one is like the chicken.
Roamer man.
Lonely man's rice. Hosted by John Rice.
Roamer man's rice ball challenge.
I like the avocado one, the eel one, the fried chicken,
fried chicken
one
one?
is real good.
We
with
made
eel
our own
sauce.
Frankenstein. You put the fried chicken
Fried
one
chicken with the
with
avocado.
eel sauce and
Eel
avocado.
sauce. It fucks. You're all welcome, Austin. Okay, that place rules.
We
And
can't
it's
find
next-
onigiri anywhere else in the fucking country.
Literally, like we've checked, like every state we go to, we like call every like sushi spot or like Asian spot. We're like, "Do you have onigiri?" And one of them had the audacity to be like, "What?" And I'm like, "This is your culture. Like, why are you looking
No,
at
it's
me?"
everyone,
weird?
dude. We go to places and we're like, "Do you have onigiri?" And they're like, "What are you talking about?"
I'm like, we're just like,
From anime, and they're like, "Oh, get the fuck out of here!"
From One Piece.
there's one spot in Boston that has it, and they're fucking open like in like a 5-minute window. You have to like be lucky to get in there.
Dude, I picture like a Japanese person walking around being like, "You have that shit from Charlie Brown?" Yeah. It's like a pumpkin pie, one of those.
No, I can't believe I've never heard of that restaurant. I would think
There's too many restaurants in Austin.
There
dude.
is.
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot.
Yeah,
It's
there's
too
a lot of
much.
white people
There's
with
a lot of-
weird hair walking
a
around.
lot of Tex-Mex.
Yeah, I
Tex-Mex.
go to Rosita's. That's it. I took you guys to Rosita's last time you were here.
Yep.
That's my spot.
Or Loro's. That's the other spot.
If you ever go to Houston, go to CC's Tamales. They have
the best brisket of all time.
Of all
Fuck a
time.
tamale.
Really? At a
I don't even
tamale
care
spot.
about.
But they don't always have the brisket, but they always
You
have
gotta
the
ask 'em.
tamale. You gotta
Okay.
ask if they have the brisket, and if they have the brisket, you go get the brisket.
Yeah.
But if you're in Houston anyway, just go get it because their tamales are actually pretty good too.
We just got way too many of them, and it made me sick.
Oh, we fucking shit blood, and it was very good. But
Well, dude, they weren't that expensive,
It's
so I was
great.
like, let's get like 50
Now you're
or
gonna go
something.
light with some rice balls.
Use a lot of starch. And
Yeah.
soaks it up.
Yeah.
Dude, my mouth is
just
legit
some
watering
fiber.
right now thinking about these rice balls. You have no fucking
You have
idea.
no idea. It's next to like this cute little Japanese store too, like all like the little imports and shit. Like
Yeah.
it's like Five Below, but just like
Can you get Ninja Stars there?
no, you can get cute little like cat banana erasers and
You get
shit
a
like
kunai
that.
Can you get a
Nice.
happy waving cat?
Yeah, shit like
Ooh,
that.
sick.
Yeah, it's got shit like that.
No kunais.
Nice.
No kunais.
Fucking amateurs.
I
dude.
thought those were the throwing knives, not the
You
stars.
say arigato, and they bring you in the real back room, dude. And that's where the kunais are.
Yeah, that's where the fucking yakuza are hanging out. Shit.
Yeah, smoke bombs,
Yeah.
a child.
Where have you been on this trip? Where's the most exciting spot you've been to so far?
I don't know. We kind of like synced everywhere. We've revisited.
Nowhere new this time, or you're
Not
just
really. We did
circling
South
back?
Carolina.
What
So we
part?
did that for the first time.
Oh, Nashville was very
Charlottesville.
fun.
Oh yeah, Nashville,
Charlottesville?
or Charlotte's. Yeah,
Charlottesville.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
North Charlotte. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, no, that's a place.
We did there. South Carolina though, not North Carolina, not the scary tiki
There's
torch one. The other
it's
one.
Not
That's,
Charlotte, it's the
Virginia,
Charlottesville,
I
which
think.
is apparently different.
I have no fucking idea.
Charlottesville.
I'm like, get your
Geography.
shit together. You're already two different states for some reason.
Yeah, geography not my strong suit, but we were there.
At
and
least
we
you said
did
geography, not
Florida.
geometry. You fucking.
Did you go to Hot Atlanta?
Oh yeah, we were in
Yeah, we were in
Atlanta,
Atlanta.
for a hot minute.
How was that?
It was fun. We did Peachtree Corners, the Anderby Brewing. Shout out Holly.
Bam, 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 bam.
Shouts out to Shelly El
Shelly
Dorado.
Gruenberg helped us get some shit going on.
Is she out there?
Oh yeah.
She moved here for like a day, and I think I was
Really?
gone at the time. Yeah.
Oh shit. She like no, she has a she runs like a mic, but they do like a little like feature spot at this like tiny little club thing. It's very cute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's very cool.
And they do it excellently because they put you first.
Because
Isn't that
like if you're
nice?
gonna do feature spots at a mic, like I appreciate it. I appreciate that we're getting like money from a mic basically.
Yeah.
Please don't put us at the end, like
Yeah.
like in the middle at worst. Like, but she put us right at the beginning. They're like, "Here's stupids. Here's their spot. Tip them," and then we
Yeah.
enjoy the rest
So,
of the night.
I went to Jacksonville for 2 weeks, and the first mic I went to, I was the third and last name on the list. And the guy was like, "So I got you down for 20 minutes," and I was like, "Let's go, baby."
Go.
Dude, those fucking kratom mics are awesome. We
Yeah.
did 330s in
In,
one
like,
night.
one night.
People
People just kept not going.
and
You
they're
know,
like,
like, fuck it.
they're like,
We'll
well, we
go.
have 4 people signed up, and like we have to do 90 minutes to get paid. And I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, let's fucking go. I don't
Say
give a
less. That's why I'm
You're
here.
just standing there with your notebook open, like, all right.
shit. Dude, and the fucking and they were always packed full of people, and the
Oh,
comics
wow.
are like, yeah, real comics don't do those, and I'm like, you're gonna suck forever. Why don't
Yeah,
you just
like-
go do 30 for no like?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where was this in?
Just all over Florida, mostly St. Pete,
St. Pete and
Tampa,
Tampa.
area.
Yeah, that's man.
Those
That's,
kratom mics fucking rule.
Yeah. And they're like late night too, so you can like easily hit them all. So
Yeah, we did one that starts at like 11.
and they're on like
there are
weekends.
people there.
So it's like if you don't have like shows or anything, it's
Yeah.
like you just go. Like I remember one because we were in Florida for
I hate
so long.
weekend open mics until I need a weekend. open mic.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, this would never fly back home. But I am glad you're here.
Yeah.
Because last year we were in Florida for 100 fucking years because his uncle lived there, and so we were just like hanging out with him, and we did it. And yeah, there was like people, and we did so well that they were like, "What's your Venmos?" They were like, "We want to give you money," and I'm like, "We just made more at this mic that we just happened to like try
Then you will at Nick's in August.
August 25th, baby."
Shout out Eric Taylor, baby.
Sell it out, or I'm gonna kill myself in the lobby.
If you need someone to feature, I'll come back home.
I got my permanent feature.
Yeah, excuse you, dude.
I
You
thought
want to host, maybe?
you're not hosting? All right.
No, he does not host. If
I
one of
hate
us has to host, I'm the host. I'm the host and the headliner, actually. No, Al fucking hates hosting.
Is that door guy going to do 5 minutes?
Yeah, I want Sammy to feature, actually. You just get him up there.
No, there's the white guy.
Eric Tynan.
Yeah, Eric Fenton.
Oh, I don't know.
Just call him Eric Fentanyl.
It's just
Eric Fentanyl.
I tried to repeat whatever Al said, but
Oh.
Eric something.
little Eric Perp.
Yeah.
Little stanky two dicks.
That door guy Sammy's out of his fucking tree, dude.
Dude, he loves us. It's very funny.
I can't stand that guy.
Honestly, Sammy loves me. We got along great.
Yeah,
he
we
liked me
get
a lot. I mean,
He
just-
fucking loves
yeah,
us.
yeah. I remember the first time I went up there. He's like, "Man, it's about time I see your brother do well on the stage." I was like, "Hell yeah, Sammy." We've been kicking it ever since. Every time I go over there, he'd be like, 'cause like the people he doesn't like, he doesn't fuck with them at all. But like the people he does like, he fucks with them like.
It's like too
completely.
much.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
give me a minute.
Dude,
Like, please, I
I-
don't
I
want
think he kept going to me like, "You too young to be up there." And then I tell you, too young to be. I was like, "Dog, I'm 32 years old.
young Finna, though.
Leave me alone."
I'm a grown ass man.
Dude, Sammy came up to me in front of it was Drew Dunn, and I think he had Paul Landwehr feature at Nick's, and he just came up to all three of us, and he pointed at me, and he was like, "You only did 5, but you're the only funny motherfucker up there. You suck, and you suck." I'm like, shut up.
Jesus.
Drew gave me the spot.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, Sammy's wild. Then he gives no fucks.
He talks about my tattoos like it's the first time he's seen them every single fucking
He
time.
meets you for the first time every time.
Every time. Like, he both, like, remembers, like, he, like, loves you. There's, like, a deep bond, but never anything. Like, it's always the same shit where it's like, I'm like, Sammy, can you just remember? I don't want to talk about it
Wasn't it
anymore.
like didn't he like get like wasn't he like a robbery and he got a bunch of like brain damage from like almost getting killed from getting like shot or
He
like
gets
beat
shot
in the head?
Get shot in the head with a fucking missile or something. I don't know what happened.
Like that little Muslim girl for going to school. It's like Sammy and that chick.
Yeah, I don't know if he was there. He was actually there at the bus riots back in no. But I'm pretty sure like that's what happened to him like at some point.
He has race riot brain damage.
For the wrong side,
Yeah.
too.
You see that video where they're spraying the hose in Boston? He was him. That was him.
Yeah, he was caught in a tidal wave and
Yeah.
smashed up against a building.
Head. He did not see it coming. Keep your head on the swivel, Sammy.
A German Shepherd bit out the part of his brain that helps him remember comedians' names.
Bit it out.
Like with surgical precision. I mean, he is German. You know, that's what they breed him for. Is doing experiments.
They don't miss. Their aim is precise.
Yeah, real good surgeon doctors over there.
Dude, I remember he searched my bag one time, and it was like a road bag. So, like, I just came out from doing like a bunch of shit in Maine, like I slept over there and stuff.
It's all just lotion and towels.
Dude, I had a plastic vagina and a dildo in my fucking little Adidas bag, and then Sammy like just took it out. And he was like, dude, he called over like 3 of his boys, and they're like, look at it. And then he put it back in the bag, and then like I went outside to smoke. I came back in, and it was like a new guy that I didn't see, and he was like, "Are you the motherfucker with a tickle stick?" And I'm like, I don't want to go up anymore. I don't want to
The tickles.
Old
Tickle
tickle
stick.
stick Christakis.
Oh, Chris Tickletick. Chris Ticklestick. Dude, nobody can say his last name. It's ridiculous. I don't think it's hard.
Yeah.
Christakis.
Al Christie Yamaguchi.
Yeah.
Arigato.
Alan Chris. I don't know. Very dumb.
Christakis.
You get chrysalis, chrysanthemum, which is a harder word to say, I think.
Yeah.
And then, what was the other? Cristiano. He just changed, like, nationalities.
Christensen.
Al Chrysler.
Al Krunglebumpus.
Yeah. What's up?
No, I wasn't gonna drop his name, but somebody called me Chris Christakis. Like, he nailed the last name. He nailed it. I was like, that's the most perfect anyone's ever said. And I was like, nobody has ever fucked up Al. Once.
Chris Christakis.
I'm like, that rules, dude. Thank you.
That happens one time because people fuck up my name sometimes. One some dude called me Ben Bojangles one time. I was like, you motherfucker.
I knew that's what you did for a living.
But then one time, someone said, I forgot what they called me first name, but they said Bosunga perfectly, but they got Ben wrong. I was like, who gets Ben wrong? Like, I've never seen that one wrong.
They were like Joe or
Yeah, they
like,
called something. It was like Brian or something like that.
Brian Bosunga.
He's like, Ryan Bosunga. I was like, all right. It's fucking weird.
So needless to say, I'll be keeping my own last name when we get married.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I will remain.
Yeah, I will go full fat. I will be Al Woodward
I
and
was
lose
about to say that.
all of my white spice that I have.
He's like, thank God.
You should go as Al CK.
Oh no!
You're dumping your ass cheeks out.
I asked if
5
they were
years from
excited.
LCK gets canceled for ass clapping on people.
I asked if everyone was excited. That's consent.
Al held the door shut and showed me his ass. He was like, no, I was leaning for leverage to moon you. I was like,
For him to get a real good look.
There's something wrong with my pants. Psychopaths. So what have you dorks been up to in our absence?
nothing.
Just chilling.
Just chilling.
No.
doing
Just
this.
chilling.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hanging out in Austin, Texas.
Not eating rice balls.
Yeah, not
'Cause
eating.
You hate the Asian world.
No, I'll go to Laurel where they do Asian barbecue fusion.
Korean barbecue. Is it Korean barbecue or just
No,
Asian
fuck
barbecue?
Korean barbecue.
What do you
dog.
mean?
Oh my God.
Unless you're cooking. Are you cooking, bitch?
Jesse went to Korean barbecue with his ex and had
Holly
the
and I
worst
went
time.
to Korean barbecue
And you gotta
and we had a meltdown.
I'm thinking of Korean fried chicken, so never mind. Korean barbecue, I'm with you. I don't like it either.
I don't want to cook.
Yeah, I fucked it up. I kept
Yeah.
fucking, because like you would like order it and they're like, don't order too much. There's like signs that were like, we're going to charge you $1,000 fucking dollars. And I'm like, huh. And they
Yeah.
bring out something and it's like, I just want to try it, but it's fucking doo-doos. And it's like, I don't want to fucking eat this plate of fucking cow butthole that you just brought out. I just wanted to try it.
I went
Kept
with
stuffing
Asian
my
people.
mouth and spitting into the toilet. So
Yeah, I
they
was like,
wouldn't
just
charge
bring
us.
it to the toilet and spit it out so we would do that so
Oh
we
my
could try it
God.
and not get in trouble.
I went with Asian people and they did all the cooking and they like made me an octopus for me. Like they cooked a
Jeez.
whole octopus. I was like, this is sick.
Yeah, I was like, I can do chicken and I can do like pork and like, but like any like the fish and the weird shit, I'm like,
Yeah.
man, help me out.
We got a bottle of some sort of like booze and just did shots of it at the table.
Like
So-
sake?
No, I don't know what it was.
Some sort of booze.
Soju?
Sort of shit.
Is soju a thing?
Soju?
Let's go to our weeaboo expert.
Soju.
So, Jew. How's Nat doing?
Yeah, Nat Rogachevsky was there. Oh, did you see his thingy? His the
His
little
dick?
No, not that thingy. The other thingy. The thingy where he's like
I've seen his dick.
the TV show
TV sketch
thingy.
show?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen every episode of it. It's
think-
great.
Wait, there's more?
I support everything my friends do.
I only saw the first one.
I didn't watch it yet.
Oh, dude, it's so good.
I've been avoiding that for 2 months. So I don't want to.
Me and I watched it 15 times for you. So I'll tell you all
Really,
that.
it's good.
Did you guys
I
watch
really
all
like
the
it.
sketches or just did you guys watch all the sketches or just
All the sketches.
Yeah.
I will say the first one I think is the best one, and their editing is like a little rough. But there's like just like obvious like cuts that were like rough. But like
It's very
overall,
fucking funny,
Nat
honestly.
fucking was like crushing that show. Like he Beyonce'd that shit, I
Damn.
think. And no bias. We know that Nat's our boy, but
Yeah,
like
Nat's the homie.
he genuinely was very
Friend
funny.
of the
in it.
show, friend of the pod.
Friend of the pod.
Yeah, dude.
Friend in life. I
Yeah,
love
check it.
him.
It's only 10 minutes. I have 10 minutes in my life.
Yeah,
Let's
you
just
have
sit
10
here and watch it right now.
It's not like you're eating
9.
rice ball. You have plenty of fucking time.
Yeah, it is getting close to rice ball time. Hole.
Can you guys do 30 more minutes?
We could do 30 more minutes, and then we're
Alright.
gonna experience you.
Yeah.
Then we can do more if you want. Just take a break.
No,
Snowball break. You don't do breaks?
I don't want to come back.
We already did a 4-minute break because you're technical stupid ass.
Come back and do a part 2.
Yeah, after we're all rice balled out.
All right, yeah. Fuck
Brr.
it. I don't know if Ben's gonna make it, but we can do it.
You gonna make it?
Oh, that's a great question.
Don't be a pussy.
Are you not coming to the rice ball?
I'm coming to Riceballs, but here's my idea. We just power through for like another like 29 minutes. And then we just go eat rice balls.
How far
Yeah.
away is the rice ball?
That's a great question. I've never heard of this place. And I'm shocked because I eat out every meal in Austin and I've never even heard of
I was
this
gonna
place.
say
If we have to leave now, we'll take a rice ball break.
Wait, what time does it close?
9.
Close at 9.
It's 7:30 now.
It's
Wait, are you in a different
It's 17 minutes away. All right, let's take a rice ball break.
Yeah.
Rice balls!
One that you want.
We'll be back after the rice. Yo, quick rice ball break. We out here at the Snowball Riceball, baby. All right. Quick rice ball break. Ben, say we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Snowball Riceball. We had it.
And we back.
So what'd you feel? What's the full review? How many stars?
I'm so full. I'm gonna give you a full review because I'm so full of rice ball right now.
Riceball.
I shit myself in your RAV4.
Hey, it's a 4-gunner, all right? RAV4s are for women. 4-gunners are for
Real
women
G's.
with
Two
more-
genders.
Women with more kids, all right?
The Octomom.
You don't drive like you've ever had kids.
What's up?
You drive like you are never gonna have kids. I'm like, I'm scared.
You were scared of my driving?
Really?
I've just big cars scare me.
Okay.
And like being a
does feel like-
passenger
dude.
scares me. I flinch at him, so I don't even,
No,
it's not
that's right.
even you.
I will say I do sometimes get impatient behind the wheel of a car. Right? I'm not gonna pretend to, but
Yes.
I have spent a lot of time behind the wheel of a car, so I will
Same.
say I'm a good driver. But I am like I'm not gonna be like checking
knew
my
you knew
phone
what you
or
were
anything like
doing,
that.
yeah.
Like, but I
I knew
put
you
it
knew
that
what
way.
you were doing. I was like,
That's
I appreciate
fair.
it, but I'm just like, just if he hits anything, we're fucking dead. We're fucking
Also,
dead.
you do 40 in that thing, it feels like you're doing 70 in a sedan. You know what I mean?
It's true. Big cars do feel like that. You go more than like 2 miles per hour. I'm like,
Yeah, because every bump on that thing is just like built to we're just like rocking, like it's just built to rock shit.
It
So
felt like turbulence, like airplane turbulence.
I'm like, fuck.
and I should probably like slow down. I'm like, nah, fuck it,
You
man.
guys had a completely different experience in the back. I had a fine drive.
I'm like in the
Snowball rice ball.
Snowball
Fine
Riceball.
drive with some friends.
Yeah.
Right.
What
Oh,
did we
man.
What did we just eat? I had a fried chicken rice ball.
Did you get the avocado in it?
I didn't, but I got a bacon avocado.
You fucked up, but how was it?
That was good. And then I got spicy salmon.
Spicy salmon.
It was very good, dude.
and a Nutella taiyaki.
And
Takoyaki.
Taiyaki.
Nutella taiyaki.
Taiyaki.
Nutella taiyaki.
Taiyaki, yaki, 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 yaki.
Fresh and flaky. No.
I want a full version of that.
We're gonna write that remix.
Yaki.
Yeah, that shit was. It's so funny because I watch a bunch of anime, right? And like I was like, you guys were, I keep it on the low just because I got a streak head to keep up. No, I don't give a fuck. I rock anime T-shirts and shit. People give me way. No one would just think I'm an anime nerd because they just see me and they're like, oh, black guy, he can't be like an anime nerd. I would walk an anime shirt and people are just, it just goes right past them.
I am
No, it's a
not us.
swagger.
We know.
Fuck it, yeah.
You walk around like you're like I'm a dude, bro. I'm a jock, bro. I'm like that.
Well,
and then you're like,
I've been
I
more-
love Hunter.
Hey,
You don't say the X.
it's bye. You say bye. It works. You know how many times I Googled that exact question? How to pronounce Hunter X Hunter.
What shirt do you have? An Avatar shirt?
I have a My Hero Academia shirt.
That's what it
Oh
is.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
Speaking of Taiyaki, or whatever it's
Oh
called.
yeah,
Yeah,
taiyaki.
because we had the
Gran Torino,
takoyaki,
baby.
and then they talk about it, but in the anime they always eat red bean, and everyone else is getting Nutella, and I was like, I
We
can
had
get
the red
Nutella
bean already.
anything.
Was
It's
the
not
red
good.
bean sweet or was
Yeah.
it
Oh,
like
no.
savory?
It's sweet.
It
It's
is sweet.
Yeah,
No,
it's
good.
it's sweet, but it's kind of savory. It's
No,
too
not
sweet.
not even like savory.
Is it
was,
like a sweet potato sweet? Like, when like
Yeah.
the sweet potato like caramelizes and it gets like, you're like,
Mm.
wow, this is sweet for a vegetable.
It has sugars in it.
No,
Yeah,
it
is
was
it
like
sweet
it
like
was.
that?
It was sweet, like it was almost like a cream, almost like not as sweet as like something like a Nutella, but like it was sweet to where you're like, oh, this is actually
I think that
supposed to
dough
be sweet.
is sweet also.
The dough?
No,
not
the
too.
dough's flaky.
The dough's like flaky and crusty and like buttery, but
It's
it's not.
buttery.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
buttery.
buttery as hell.
Yeah, it is. I love the flakiness of it, the crispy and the soft on the inside.
The
It's
soft
like
on the inside.
it was almost like a croissant. You know when you find like a really good croissant on the
Yeah.
outside with the flaky crispiness
Yeah, they're
on
not
the
shitty
inside?
croissant. It's like that good like,
And yeah, a good
Yeah.
croissant. Oh man, I
Oh.
get all up in that good croissant business.
You guys
I
have
had to
pizza?
talk about food. I'm just like Nutella, good.
Nutella.
Eat
yum.
likey takoyaki.
Licky tacky.
Well, I do lead a food tour for like I do that a lot.
Right.
So I talk about. I
Put
just
snowball rice
How would you
ball.
describe the rice balls?
The rice balls are interesting.
What'd you get?
I got a fried chicken one, bacon avocado one,
Okay.
and then the spicy salmon one.
Ooh,
You guys got the
same
same
order.
Oh shit! Yeah, well,
I got spicy salmon and the chicken.
I got spicy tuna, and I got fried chicken and avocado. That is the move.
I didn't know it was bacon avocado. It used to just be avocado. They added bacon to it.
I'm not
Because
gonna
the
lie, it was
avocado was too
nice.
plain.
Yeah, that flaking bacon was all up in there, bro.
That flaking bacon.
Yeah, they did a little
wish I
bacon
knew.
sprinkle.
It was crispy. Yeah, it's nice when it stays together.
I like the
Sometimes
seaweed
it doesn't.
wrapper on it.
The nori.
Do I still have some on my face? Like it was like flaking everywhere and just getting stuck. I'm like, I'm never gonna.
It's like confetti.
It's glitter.
Dude, I like it because I can still smell it. It's like on my hands still.
Smell my fingers, dude.
Yeah, smell those.
Oh, Taiyaki.
Taiyaki.
Get all up in the mushy on the inside, flaky on the outside. Smell my fingers.
Yeah, we need
Flaky on the outside.
Buttery and flaky on the outside.
Is
And
this
like
the new move for 2023? We do Snowball Riceball breaks in between podcasts.
Yes.
Just
We
come back,
popped
everyone's
in.
like,
Like,
"Ah,
come over at 3. We're gonna do half an hour, then we're gonna go get rice balls.
I want credit every time, too. I put y'all on Snowball
This is
Riceball.
now gonna be the thing that we do.
I want those motherfuckers to sponsor our shit.
Yeah.
We're
fucking-
reaching out first. You guys gonna have second dibs. I don't care. Go ahead.
Should do a podcast from Snowball Riceball.
We will. Don't fucking.
We did one in Denny's and Applebee's.
Yeah, we've done Denny's, Applebee's, and what?
Do you film
multiple Denny's. No,
No.
we just do the.
We have
Audio.
the pod track, and then the lady comes over and she's like, "Why do you have mics?" And we're like, "Fuck."
And I'm
you."
like, "What's your name?" It's like, "What do you want?"
Why are you doing this?
We had one guy. He was so excited. He was like, "Yo!"
Yo,
Like he
shouts
was-
out to Little D, my cousin Brian. And we're like 14 people gonna listen to this. Stupid.
Stupid ass.
What's your guys' podcast called? Give it a little plug.
Clown people
podcast. All 191 of you.
Yeah.
Give
You
us a
can
like.
make our numbers 200 if you all come over.
Is it
You
just
get
like you guys? You got guests on there? What do you guys do?
Just
on
us.
Just dudes?
Sometimes we'll do a guest, but we don't want to make it like a regular thing. So I'll usually release them as bonus episodes, unless you're what we consider a regular guest, like that fat pig Trevor Dion. Just because we've had him on so much as regular, I'm like, well, he's grandfathered in, so
Yeah.
he's a regular.
He's a clown person
He's
now.
a clown person.
Tracy, can I fart
Oh,
into
yeah.
this mic?
No, don't fart into their mic.
Oh, come on, man.
Come
It's
on,
already
dude.
gone. It's
Al,
gone.
Seriously, bro?
I fart into our mics all the time.
Yeah, that's
It's like
our
my-
personal mics. I have a filter on them.
Yeah.
my
Yeah,
mouth
no
is
fart
open.
pod.
Don't worry. Asking the microphone on the ass guy brings his own
Oh,
microphone.
brings his own microphone.
I was
As he
like, well, I'm gonna go to the
should.
car. Hold on.
So we gotta draw the line somewhere, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what the first question every guest, if they've listened before, they're like, "Is this a fart mic?" And I'm like, "No, we have a special mic for the guests. Quit being a pussy about it." Like,
We do use it on all of our book shows. Hey, how's my ass taste, Kevin Lammery?
do
Do
not.
you remember when?
Stop it.
That's it. This mother. Do you remember the time you were on the Zoom podcast when we first started, and then you rocked the G string?
The man
Oh,
king.
yeah. Yeah.
The
Yeah, he
man
still
TV.
has.
I have it. It's not as funny anymore. I lost some weight, but I'm gaining
You're
it back.
getting it
so
back.
I'm
It's gonna be
like-
funny again if we keep eating the way we do.
We
So-
saw, we saw both your guys' asses on Zoom because you fell on a skateboard and tore your asses to shreds.
dude. Yeah.
Do you ever still skateboard now?
No, I haven't.
Do you still have Ellis's skateboard?
Yeah. I'll like tootle around once in a while, but like, cause remember when I was like, all right, I ate shit and then it healed, and then you're like,
I was
let's
like, now
go
I'm
down
taking
this
you down
hill.
the hill.
And there was construction at the bottom of the. I fucking nailed that hill, dude.
Oh
I was
my
like,
God.
I'm doing it.
Yeah, you bombed it.
I'm doing it. And then there was like a bump, and I was like, oh.
There was a
fucking-
Fell
jump-
again.
dude.
They-
I destroyed.
They
my
were doing like pipe work in the street, and then they patched it over with just
like a ledge, like that metal sheet.
like gravel tar. It was just a big mound of tar. Brieana hit it and flew completely over the mound, which was like 4 feet wide. She Superman that hoe, and then fucking slid into home base.
She's safe.
Dude, my hands are like still just like
Just still gravel
Fucked
in
up
there.
looking,
just
yeah.
healed over.
Oh, got this little.
I felt so bad about that. Dude.
You'll be fine.
She was like, I've been doing the hills. I know how to do hills now. I'm like, let's go do this hill. I didn't realize, like, it's a steady decline. I guess.
Yeah,
it's
that's
a
what a hill
hefty
is.
fucking
Yeah,
hill.
that's called a hill.
It's not like it's not
like a thing that's like it goes.
no,
like,
but it's not super steep.
Yeah,
But it's like it's steady. But you actually end up like picking up some speed. It's long.
Yeah,
it's you're like, yeah, it's not that big, it's not that long, and I'm like, okay, and then I'm like, I'm going like 40 miles an hour, and I'm like getting the speed wobble, and I'm like, I'm handling the wobble, the wobble, and then there was like gravel.
I'm on like a tiny penny board. It only goes so fast. You're on the big cruiser longboard, just surfing the fucking streets.
Jesse's like, yeah, she'll hit that ramp just as I placed it.
We were together, and then you passed me, and then there was like it was out of my control. Like, there's nothing I could do.
Yeah. So
she's like, yeah, I can skate again. This is the first time since I ate shit.
Pretty much.
No, that shit happens. Every time I got drunk in college, I'd be like, one of my friends would be like, yeah, let's go to this party. Let's take our longboards. And drunk me is like, yeah, dude, I could fucking ride a longboard. I've never ridden a longboard in my fucking life. I fucking got it, dude. If this white guy can ride a fucking longboard, I can fucking do this shit. Bro, I ate shit like 4 times on the way. I just kept eating shit. I'm like, I'm already too committed to do this. I think at one point I ran into a parked car. I'm like, this is some bullshit. I'm fucking over it.
What'd you do with the bird scooter? You hit a curb and went flying?
Oh, God, yeah.
I did that.
Those bird scooters. So I'm flying on the
play.
bird, right? And I'm going with my friend. And here in Austin, the sidewalks do this weird thing where they like widen up for parking spaces, then they go back in. So like
Yes,
the road,
I
like
know
they
what you're
widen and they
talking
go
about.
back.
Yeah.
And my friend, and I put the bird scooters on my app. And then like he's driving like, yo, this bird scooter isn't working. So I like looked back to see what's going on with his bird scooter. And where I was going, the sidewalk came back in.
No.
And I didn't see that bitch. And I just went, and the fucking bird scooter going full speed ahead hits the curb, and the bird scooter stops. But I don't.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
I don't inertia.
And you did the bird.
Yeah. I got a couple flaps in there.
We were in Memphis. It was like Christmas, and Al was like, we had no shows because it was like holidays and shit, and we were just chilling our little Airbnb, and he's like, they have the scooters, honey. Let's go for a little scoot. I'm like,
We're excited, ho.
I didn't really want to leave. I was not excited. This is erasure. And so we were like, I was like, all right, yeah. And I'm like, all right, cool. I'm on like the little scooter. And I'm like, okay, I'm feeling a little bit better. And then, so there was like some leaves. And you know when it's like, there's like a crosswalk and you're on the sidewalk, but the sidewalk into like the road, it's like that like, the like pad with like the bumpies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
For blind people.
Yeah. So that.
Braille for your feet.
Yeah, the feet
Because
braille.
blind people are barefoot on the streets.
Tap dancing.
Hold on, let me take my shoes and see how
So I'm like, it's like one of those, and usually they're fine. You just roll over them. But there was like the leaves were covering that it was like a ledge now, where it just needs to be repaved. So it was like a 3-inch ledge, and the fucking tire hit, and I fell like sideways off it, and I smashed all my like hands and stuff into the blind people bumpies. No. So I had like the pattern on my fucking hands. I'm bleeding, and I'm doing the like. And like
Peter Griffin.
Yeah.
You fucked your hip up too.
I hurt my hip, and like an old man, he saw me, and he came over and he's like, are you okay? And I'm like, do I fucking look okay, dude? Like, remember that time we went hiking and I fell, and I was like, I'm good, I'm cool. And I was like,
oh my God. You had a walking stick. Was Ben with us?
I think I was with you guys.
yeah, because you made fun of me for crying.
We did mushrooms.
Probably sounds
You
like something I would do.
I think we did mushrooms that
Yeah,
day.
you did, and you were just like, and I'm like,
It was like a 3-foot like drop, wasn't it?
yeah, and I pole vaulted with my walking stick.
Your walking stick exploded.
And then I giggled like a nut school girl.
And I'm just like, and there's like tears like coming out. And
You were in the middle of the road.
yeah, because it's like woods, and then like the flat paved road, and then the woods, and there was like a fucking divot, and there was rocks, and I just fucking like tripped. I'm just like,
Yeah, you went down.
and the fucking stick exploded.
I was like, oh shit.
And you like ran away. You looked like those. Like I just did like a Chris Angel mind freak trick. You're like jogging away in a circle. Like fuck you, Ben. Oh. You're like, I saw. Like,
yeah, I probably did.
Yeah.
Al has a story about the time.
We went hiking.
I'm so good at
running
hiking.
through the fucking trail. And I was like, dude, you need to slow the fuck down. You're gonna fall. And she was like, fuck you, I'm fast as shit. And then she sprinted like 4 steps, and then she fell so hard. She like tumbled, and she got up, and there was like sticks and shit in her hair. She was like, ow, I'm fast as shit.
Fuck you, I'm fast as shit. And then I immediately fell. There's like twigs in my hair.
Instant karma. Talking that shit.
Fast as shit, dude.
Oh my god, you fall down all the time.
Just when the stick broke, I was like, oh my god, she fell so hard. How did that stick break? That was a sturdy stick.
Yeah, the stick like exploded.
Yeah,
There's just so many
the
pieces.
stick, cause it was like bowing, and then it was just like, fuck this noise. Like, boom. I was like, oh shit.
It like half pole vaulted me. Couldn't take it. It was just like,
God.
poof. I was like, eh.
Oh man.
And we
yeah.
made it to the top of the mountain, no problems. then like right when
The
we
descent.
yeah, as we start to go down the mountain.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are also like, let's take this thing that has all this ice and shit in it. And I'm like,
Yeah, we forget we're on mushrooms. We're all reckless. We're like, yeah, we could fucking run
I
this
think
mountain.
we gave you the option. We were like, we go the easy way or the hard way.
And you, of course, you're like,
I'm
no,
fast as shit.
I can climb.
so fucking fast, dude. I'm fucking
so
fucking
fast.
Ricky Bobby, dude. I'm the fastest, bro.
Yeah, so anyway, I don't hike anymore. Now I look like this. So fuck you guys. You bullied me into obesity.
You
I don't-
fell into obesity.
How'd you get obese? I fell into
I fell into Snowball Riceball. I look, let me get a number 5. No, I'm gonna start hiking again. I'm gonna be fast as shit again. Look,
Fall
my
vaulted
foot.
over us.
My foot finally. I'm not wearing the boot anymore.
What
So
did you have a boot for?
it was like the old gym injury, dude. Was I friends with you when that happened? I was like, I broke my fucking like leg. Like
I don't know.
my I was at the gym and I was doing like jumping like up and down or whatever, and like I've always had like fucked up hips and stuff.
Yeah, you're doing like box jumps or something.
No, I think I was just doing like I don't know, like jumping jacks. Like I was doing the rope. I remember I was like, I'm gonna be a rope gym person. What the fuck ever. And I was doing it and I did it and I heard like I felt the in my and I was like, oh, and I was like, I can't walk. And it hurt real fucking bad. It was definitely like a tendon. It wasn't like a full break because I could walk on it, but it was like not okay to like walk on. And I was like, it's fine. And I just like ignored it. And so then that happened. And then like COVID hit like pretty soon after that. So all the gym and shit closed anyway. So I was like, oh, I'm off my foot. It like doesn't matter. So like, yeah, sat on it for like 2 years. And then, yeah, it was like real bad. And then I'm like, okay. So then I wore like a boot thing, and it still kind of like hurts.
Yeah, you were like skateboarding on it and hiking. And
yeah, I'm fast as shit, strong as shit.
Best skateboarder in the fucking world.
Yeah, injuries don't mean dick to me, okay?
You're wearing Van skate shoes right now. Do you skate, bro?
Yeah, I skated enough for it. I earned my van, and but yeah, so it's finally at a point where I can.
My van. When
I
you
earned my
did you
one
kidnap
van.
a kid?
Yeah.
Earned my van. I got kids in it.
Yeah. So yeah, I wore the boot for a while. Healed it enough. It still hurts if I walk. Like I think the most I've walked on it so far is like 3 or 4 miles, and it was like okay. Like the plantar fasciitis like acts up, but I
Yeah.
just rolling pin that shit out. And but I think this summer I'm fucking hike ready, dude. Gonna go back to the gym, get fucking ripped again.
Let's go, dog.
Cultivating mass, dude. I'm gonna be fucking yoked.
I just threw some Dr. Scholl's in these Yeezys, dude, and brought them back to life, bro. Are you on the clouds?
I got these knockoff. I need Air Plus.
You got Mr. Scholl's?
Plantar fascia support.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
No, I wore the hell out of these Yeezys. Like I like pancaked, like actually, and like wore like the pad completely down where it just disintegrated and disappeared.
That's what mine would do.
Yeah.
You got to get the shoe supports just to make the shoes last.
Mine are fine because I'm fat. I just don't move that much.
Well, he wears 2 different Yeezys, so he has an identical pair just switched at home. So it's
just
like,
swap them out.
yeah,
One day.
just swaps them
Man,
up.
that's my dream, is to just buy the same outfit in my closet like a cartoon character.
Like
I'm
Einstein every day.
just every day the same fucking outfit.
And
I
you're
just
like,
got,
I can focus on
Did you
writing
say like
jokes.
Doug?
Yeah, Doug Funny. You ever
the
see that
cartoon- I
episode?
thought you meant Doug in Boston.
Gurton?
Gurton, yeah. I'm like,
He
you
might
never
as
let
well.
her-
I've never seen him in a different outfit. It's always kind of the same.
Yeah, it's a jeans t-shirt and the Junior York Giants hat.
Yep.
Works, and the hoodie, even no matter how cold it is. Sometimes they'll throw on fingerless gloves if it's that cold.
Oh yeah, you know it's cold when Doug's got the little beanie.
Beanie over that- over the Junior York Giants hat. I'm like, bro.
Why? Just wear the beanie. And he's like, no, I gotta put this
Gotta
fucking.
let everyone know I'm a fucking Giants fan.
He's like my personal groundhog. I'm like, if Doug's beanieing, it's put a jacket on. Doug's going full bean right now.
Oh, bean.
Yeah, when Lloyd wears finger full gloves, I know.
Ain't gonna happen.
Finger full.
He's got his little finger things. I'm like, oh shit, it's cold out there tonight.
shit.
He's not showing the.
It'd be great if you just had magnetic fingers that snapped on. You could just like, pull them off when it gets.
Just when it's too
Just
cold.
the tip, baby.
Yeah. When I went back there, it's almost like a. It felt like I went back to, and I don't think I did any shows in Worcester. I'm trying to think, did I do a show in Worcester when I was back there?
I mean,
No,
no, I don't think
know.
so.
Maybe there was something in Worcester. Fuck, I can't remember. No, maybe I didn't. But I did some shows out there. But it felt like I think I saw Kevin Knightley somewhere, and then all he said was like, Paul came back, and then he bombed really bad. And then I asked Paul about it. He's like, it was one of the worst bombs of my life. He's like, it was so bad.
Where
I just
was
wanted-
it?
When he followed you.
Was it when he followed me?
Yeah,
at
that was
like
when he
the
followed you,
salon
yeah.
place or whatever.
Yeah, that's when they followed
If it
you.
was
I
in like the
remember
big brewery.
Yeah, it was at the brewery on the wagon.
Yeah, on the truck.
Yeah.
On the top of the truck.
Yeah.
that. Yeah,
I had to get said that.
That room sucks, dude.
she had a great set.
I've done that.
I remember
room.
Jimmy Cash whispering, he was like, you didn't have to do him like that. And I was just like,
You didn't have to do it, man.
fucking get good.
Get buried, son. Dang.
It's my goal. Fucking
People are still out here getting buried in these streets, huh?
just burying left and right. man.
Yes. Like, you don't want these problems. You're sending a message out here.
Yeah.
This bullshit.
Let me go
Back
left.
to Worcester, bitch.
I was like, yeah, let's see what Austin's done for you, hole.
Oh, yeah,
Coming
man.
back to my city, bro? You think you run this?
You want to fuck you? You think you rep here still?
You ain't.
I start
City's,
snapping
yeah,
at
the
him.
Worcester's no longer big enough for the both of us, Paul.
Paul.
Yeah, I like following her every night on the road. Or like, no, it's great. Every time she's like, do you want me to go first? And I'm like, are you going to make it easy? She's like, no. And I'm like, fuck you. The work.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
I'm psychotic.
Wait,
That's on my
so who do you guys normally switch it off, or do you guys normally do it in the same order?
I go second.
You go second.
He goes
Muslim,
first.
You go first.
Nah.
Unless there's really bad hecklers or it's like too rowdy, in which case he'll be like,
You gotta do some crowd control.
yeah, he's like, you go first and like be mean to them or something.
Yeah, sometimes.
And then
I'll-
you look like you guys do good cop, bad cop.
Yeah. We did that here.
Hey guys, I'm friends.
I'm your friend. Bitch, I fucking hate you.
You go in there busting heads.
It's like, shut the fuck up. We got this autistic man coming up next.
I was like, can I get you a coffee? You want a cigarette, man?
Say hello to your mother for me, all right?
I'm like, shut up, pig.
That's so funny. How much time do you guys do? Like when you guys do on the show? Like, do they like give you guys, or you guys like set times that you guys
Like
do
when
for
we-
your show?
If we're like co-headlining or something.
Yeah.
Usually do
like-
30s.
Yeah.
You guys
If
usually-
we can, it's ideal if we can do at least like 30
But
each.
sometimes they're like, we gave out 75.
Yeah, there's like 14 openers that are all doing like 7 to 10, and I'm like, so we're doing like 20 each at most, and it's like not even like, even if they give us the extra time, it's like, dude, the audience is like, when they're like
They're
all sitting
out.
there like this, I'm like,
Sleepy.
fuck, dude, why'd you do this to us? Like, let me go first. Like, yeah.
Any comic, any show that reaches over an hour and a half, I'm over it. Like that's the longest. That's like the max a show should go.
I think 60 is the new max.
60 is awesome.
Yeah.
Even
60 's
90
so
minutes.
nice.
No
I
one
mean,
has the fucking attention span
75
anymore.
is like.
Yeah, I was about to say, but
But
75 is like the max.
I don't
It's
like to go over 75 minutes if I'm producing a show. People here run it so
Oh,
long.
Really?
so
Nuts,
hard. It's
dude.
crazy.
Jesus.
I'm like, yeah, I see people. I'm like, I don't understand. Like people put on a show, next thing you know, going on like 2 damn hours. I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
a show should be set max time, hour and 15 minutes. Maybe something happens, and you maybe push it to an hour and a half tops.
Hour and a half if you have like absolute
Tops.
crushers, not your friend that you think is funny, like
Yeah.
someone who's like they are going to crush for a audience who has been sitting here for an hour.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's like, fuck, dude.
Oh yeah,
There are some people that can do that though.
Yeah.
And that's crazy when you see that happen, because I'd never seen somebody like murder. Like you see, like a room whenever you're like these people are done. Like they've been
Yeah.
watching too long a comedy. They're fucking dying. They don't want none of this. And then I've never seen somebody go into that room and then like crush, and not on some like bullshit like crowd work, like got like a little run on some crowd work or whatever, but like do his
Like
material
material and
like
crush.
his act and crush with this tired audience. Like,
It's the Chris Tab effect, sir.
oh my god, Chris Tab. I love.
It's been some time, but like, yeah, it could be a 2-hour show, and then he'll go up after the headliner crush.
I
You're
was
like,
telling people about that. I was like, dude, there's this one room. It's like impossible to do well in there. And then the host is just throwing hot fire at everybody.
Yeah,
the
Dude,
room's
like the-
shaking somehow, and you're like, I've never seen anyone
Yeah,
crush this hard.
it's
And then everyone else is dying.
Yeah.
I've real straight up, like I've done shows there with like good comics, and I've seen them eat dicks upon dicks upon
Oh,
dicks, and then as they're eating dicks, he's just up there murdering, and you're like, but how?
Doing
People,
all
like,
this
go
like
there for him.
callback crowd work. You're like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, people do go there to see him. Like I used to run this show with him in Boston, like this
Black Rose,
the
right?
Black Rose room. That the room itself sucked, right? It wasn't great, but I used to run the door, and he was hosting. And like sometimes we'd get an audience up there of like 15 people up there, or sometimes we'd get like 5. One time we had like 2 people. One time we had like 30, 40 people up there. It was a small room. But it did not matter. From the time we had 40 people to the time we had 2 people, you would have thought there was 150 people there every single time. It did not matter who was in the audience, what was happening. He was putting on a show full out of sweat and crowd work. Everyone else like, I don't want to fucking be here. I don't want to do this time. This is bullshit. Hey, what up? I'm Chris Tab. We doing some comedy. Like, bro, it was wild. I've never seen anything like that. Even till this day, I was just always thinking about that. Every time I'm like, someone like bitching about the show, I'm like, yeah, that's kind of, you know what? Fuck that. What would Chris Tab do? Chris Tab would go out and
Tab
murder
do?
for these motherfuckers, right?
That's what I try to do. I'm like, Chris Tab effect, dude. Just I don't care if there's 2 people or fucking you go out there and you scream at these stupid pigs and you make them laugh.
Oh, you will listen to me, you motherfucker.
I keep getting told like the same.
you.
It's praise. It's in a positive context, but they're like, you don't allow people to not listen to you. You like strangle the audience, and I'm like, that sounds like mean. And they're like, no, it's good. You grip them by their throats, and I'm like, this is still.
You command attention.
I command. I'm commanding a room. Maybe
me
not
attention,
after Snowball
give me gas,
Riceball,
dude.
but no, fuck that. I'm fucking fueled and ready to go. I got so much
carbo
avocado. Yeah, I'm
That's all
fucking.
You get healthy fats in your body.
I ate a vegetable. My body is eating all the nutrients. I'm fucking.
Body's confused. Mine's like, what the fuck is this?
Like, we already took a shit today. Why?
Yeah, mine's like, why'd you put Nutella on top of all of that? You had
'Cause it's
3 rice balls. You
dreams.
didn't need the Nutella.
Yes,
Like,
I
we
did.
thrive on Wendy's, okay?
That was my treat. I've been off processed sugar all month, so
Oh, yeah.
that was a nice little treat.
I try, and then I get so fucking cunty that Al just, like, throws Milk Duds into my mouth.
Yeah.
He's like, just stop being a bitch.
I have
do.
to like meditate too. I'm on the Jesse Burlingame rebrand right now. For
Oh, you're
2020.
meditating again?
Meditating.
You used
again,
to
yeah.
meditate. This is
Like every day.
a
and
reboot.
I'm on like a 33-day streak right now.
Okay.
I'm hot right
Stop
now.
processed sugar.
What's up?
Why did you stop processed
It's
sugar?
fucking terrible for you, dude.
But you look
Yeah.
like Skeletor,
As
man. You
someone with
need it.
depression, Al, can we talk about the things we put in our bodies?
No.
Ugh. Trust me, I'm not sad
I like
when I eat
donuts.
Wendy's. I'm sad because my childhood was
Why
bad.
Yeah, dude.
Nothing to do with nuggets. Don't blame the nuggets.
I eat because I'm unhappy. I'm unhappy
Because
because I eat.
Oh, she called me fat bastard the other night. I had my shirt off and was like, I'm wearing my shirt to bed from now on. Fuck you. Fuck you. Yes, you did. You called me fat. You're like,
I call you
look
chicken
like fat
little.
bastard right now.
Because the way you were sitting and you're ginger, so he has like the same like the hair. It literally had nothing to do with the fact that he also has the same titties. It was the hair on the titties.
bigger tits than you there.
I can't get over the Chicken Little.
Oh, he had like skinny jeans on, so his legs were like extra little looking.
I have like the same legs as Jesse.
Like
My upper body
the same ankle.
You're like a smaller John Tyler.
No.
Same proportion.
Candy apple.
Just call me a gumdrop.
I called him a gumdrop
What
because
did
he
Kevin
looked like
Lamore say?
Man, I was like, fuck, man.
he looked like a gumdrop, dude. Don't sit there. He had like a bright tie-dye shirt on. I'm
Oh,
like,
no.
he looked like a gumdrop.
Kevin Lamore said John Tyler looked like a bowling ball on toothpicks or something like that. Bowling ball on chopsticks.
Dude, you don't fuck with John Tyler's legs. Those things are fucking strong.
Yeah, dude.
Yo,
The
he's
weight
carrying
they've
around
carried.
that-
He's out hiking everybody now, dude.
I know. He's like, when are you gonna come hiking again? I'm like, dude, you outpaced me. Like, I can't. Like,
Yeah.
He lost a bunch of weight, I heard?
yeah.
Oh, shit, good for him. I do remember John Tyler hemmed Frankie Vaughn. Was that his name?
Yeah,
Frankie
he
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
Bur-
I'll
Wrapped him
never
up.
forget
Yeah,
that.
gorilla
Hemmed him up.
gripped him.
He got him in a little, he put him in a little chicken wing. Frankie was talking so much shit. I've never seen somebody in real time change their shit talking so fast. All of a sudden, he's like, bro, I'm Puerto Rican. I'm from New York. Bro, he got hemmed up so fast. Next thing you know, he was like, yo, I'm gonna call the police. Like, bro,
Sue you.
Bro, it changed so fast. I've never seen anything like it, bro. He tried. John Tyler just was like, nah, dude. He was just like, bro, he was locked up. He was going nowhere. Shit was so funny.
I think that was like the redemption arc of John Tyler.
That's where it started.
That's where it
Everyone was like,
started.
yo, John Tyler's pretty cool.
Yeah, he got a lot of street cred off this.
Yeah, after he's
cool
like,
for
bro,
that.
I'm gonna ride this street cred right now, straight to the top of the hike
Jimmy
mountain.
Cash, remember that time I saved your life?
That's my boy Jimmy Cash. I got his back.
Y'all, where were y'all at? I was right there with Jimmy.
I think it was like the one night I wasn't there. I did something else.
Yeah, you used
Yeah, I
to do
don't think
like 75 shows a night. You'd be like, "Where's Brieana?"
We might have been together because I think we did like 3 open mics that day. There was one day where we went to Kevin's mic in Framingham, drove all the way across Massachusetts to Northampton, and then went back to Worcester. And when we got there, everyone was like, yo, John Tyler fucked Frankie.
Yeah, we were like,
yeah, you guys got there afterwards.
yes. I remember that.
Classic times.
She also did 9 mics in a night in fucking New England one time.
Oh yeah, it was a
On a
Sunday. I
Sunday.
think it was you guys were still there, I think, but I started at like 2 p.m. It was like the Chica mic or whatever, so it's like clams only. I did that, and then I think I did like Lamoury's mic, and then I did Northampton, and then I did it was like another one in Boston or
Yeah.
something.
You did a mix
And then
mic
I
in
did
between, I
back
think.
to like Worcester, and then I did like midway at the end. I did like I did the math. I remember I drove like 8 hours that day total, but I don't think it was 9. I think it was like 7 or 8 mics. But for like Massachusetts is like, that's like New York numbers.
that's a ridiculous number of mics to do in one night.
I just
We
wanted to see
did
if I
3
could.
here last Tuesday. We were fucking winded by the end of it.
Sweating.
And they're all like, one was 20 minutes away. Then we went 20 minutes north. And then the next one was like down the street, like a 2-minute drive.
Yeah.
And then 20 minutes home, we were like, fuck, man, we haven't done this in so long. We used to do this every day.
Yeah, so
We
it's
did it,
I'm
we used to
still-
do it for we did it for 4 hours all the time.
yeah.
Out in the streets.
You
Still.
know what, man? I think the Austin streets, they kind of spoil you a little bit because, like, in Mass, like, we had to drive, you had to drive like 45 minutes on most nights, if not an hour to
You
get anywhere.
appreciated everything a little
Yeah,
bit
so
more.
you drove there. If you could do like 2 in one night or like 3 or get over, you're like, dope. And you would do it because you're like, if I could drive and hit like 3 or 4 mics in this night on a Tuesday, fuck yeah, I get this in. Here it's
Tuesday
like,
used to be the night, yeah.
yeah, now I'm like, oh, I gotta drive 15 minutes. Oh, fuck these motherfuckers. That's
Man,
so
I can't stand people who bitch about driving because like they'll be
It's
like,
not even that. It's like the.
Oh, well, like we used to do that with you, like all the time, all those drives. That's
Yeah,
how we
it's-
came up. That's how everyone in New England knows us. And
well,
then,
not you guys, but like other
Oh,
like
other
or
people,
new,
yeah.
like
but
Yeah.
now that we're here, we're like, 20 minutes, dude.
I gotta drive outside of downtown. Well, there's traffic now.
Yeah.
I think big cities ruin comics because it's like you get used to that pampered, like, oh, I can just walk to all these things. And it's like, nah, dog, that grind. I'm fucking still out here driving an hour to everything.
I popped into 3 shows on like one block the other night.
Yeah.
It was great.
Honestly, I kind of missed the Boston scene. I went back to Boston for like 3 days. I was like, oh. I went and did I did 3 sets in that time period because I was just trying to hang out with my family and stuff. And my sister had a baby, so I was trying to like hang out with them. Yeah. And I only did like 3 sets, like one each night that I was out there. And I was like, oh, this scene is dope. Way cooler than the Austin scene. You know what it is like here, because all the comedy shows are like, most of them are self-produced. Like even the ones at the club is like just Morgan and fucking Luke is putting on shows, you know? It's like they're just all like that. And then like versus like Boston, you have a lot more like established shows. Like all the shows that are like there have been running for like a while and there's like people there. So it's just like a different vibe to all the shows. But like it felt so good to be back. I was like, man, maybe I'll come back there and take my name back from Kevin Knightley. I can't believe this dude's getting the spots.
There's a new doorman in town, pig.
Listen, I'll be back at Laugh in no time, Kevin. I'll see you guys. Yeah, no, but it was
great to have you guys back in Austin. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Thank
you for having us.
Thanks for introducing us to Snowball Riceball.
Snowball Riceball.
Yeah, sponsor us.
Yaki, 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 yaki,
yaki, yaki.
Flash of figure fishing. Nutella.
Flaky crispy.
Red beans. All right.
Yeah. All right.
This has been the LonelyMans Podcast.
Peace.
Can we end it with a happy clap?
You ever get so excited?
Just make it clap.
You ever get so excited you want to clap?
I get so excited that Jesse, you get excited?
I get so excited, dude.
Did anybody else get excited?
Yeah.
Get so excited? You want to clap about it?